isaksi dizubo de ogogo aziri dele Uganda malia dia.
But today, I will speak about only 5.
Kene odu androse ile luyo nze toini madia yaziri de kodza.
The first contribution NRM has done to Uganda and to some extent to Africa has been peace.
Kene yo NRM ni ye Uganda de angiri ye lu Uganda adule ko ye Africa si warore ere asianzu jizo amani dia Uganda as in Africa si waro.
And the reason we have been able to create peace has been because of the ideology of opposing sectarianism.
Eyo dibele NRM ni asianzu jizo Uganda dede NRM di gambe te fizu bor mavutia NRM gade yotabane opendu Jesus dini se suru se azini anzi bazu ile oko ibazu ile da NRM gade se.
NRM rejected the politics of sectarianism of religion and tribes.
NRM gade politics amani dini suzwani ati suru suzwani ati amani yo penduru de NRM gade se.
And marginalizing women.
Eyo bani oko yo nduzo ndu oko ibazu afa tokorore NRM gade se.
And the youth.
Azini anzi ode epie.
And the children.
Anzi nyiri avininga where are the epie.
Now because of that, we are able to build a party which is national.
Ani asidi party azi sadi se erde yo Uganda sirne woro opendu koko.
That's why we win majority vote on the first round.
Na dibele yo akadimu vote nda dile amadi vote de su woro woro amani muria vote abere mi vote dile.
In 1962, no party could win majority because they were divided according to tribes and religion.
Ilia lifaluturo romikalia zedi ni irisi party azandre chopi voti ba angiri ni ndepi kalafi angiri si NRM dileni yo adusi are ekandra zingo pendusi surusi dinisi azini category tabani olode adi ke bazu afa tokorore si.
Now because of that we have stabilized the politics.
Na mavuti NRM dimo yo daki gasibo sasi yo amani voting dazuka ni kwa amani politiki yezore etade trotro.
But the ideology of unity has also helped us to create strong national institutions.
Eyo divina amani titita izu Uganda ili fede ametaki sadi se suru okpo dinirbe Uganda ro.
Starting with the army.
Etlozu askari se kanikumarani si.
The police force.
Etazu polisi si.
The judiciary.
Ba kesi nze ba jajiru de si.
The civil service.
Ba zingabo ofisi amani karatasi si de si.
And other institutions.
Azini divina amuti government nintondo de idria.
Academia.
Ba vini skulu akanikonita malia de ipie.
We look at how good you are, not at your tribe or your religion, or whether you are a man or a woman.
Ametoni din nikini mi okuni ya, mi agupini ya, mi mavuda ando dinereko badu diba woro trotro.
That is contribution number 1 by NRM to Uganda.
De dibele iyo NRM ni yo rodiru Uganda di alori.
Contribution number 2 is development.
Eyo NRM ni ye namberi okoru Uganda dire ere angwe zozani.
And development has got 2 parts.
Angwe zoza mesele iri.
There is economic infrastructure.
Eyo bani tozo afa siza tozari pitri leriki sizuri e.
Translate infrastructure as foundation.
Sorry, Your Excellency.
Okay. There is economic infrastructure.
Eyobani angusizo lonyevore.
But also there is social infrastructure.
Eyovini bani angu kanikwa atabani azu tualo risizore.
When I look in the file here,
mani file kaniko kokobima vodonere dia.
I, for instance, look at the schools.
Okorsanenge yo onita mahalia school pi mahalia de.
In Arua district and Arua city.
Arua district as in Arua city there.
There is a total of 120 government primary schools.
Amesuri yakini ama primary azini secondary be toro lokaliri Arua city as in Arua district there.
The primary schools in Arua district are 50.
Primary schools in Arua district there kalitoi
government ones.
Government evule de iki.
In Arua city there are 70.
Government evo primary school Arua city adi kaliaziri.
So the total is 120.
Baka de Arua district three primary school iko ba Arua city de be erde woro toro alukaliri government primary schools iki.
In Arua district there are 7 government secondary schools.
Arua district ya government ma secondary school yaziri
and 9 in Arua city.
Secondary schools government the Arua city adi oromi.
Now
ani
and
Budo pie
and Ntale.
Azen dibele Ntale. Anti fure andra na magunga
na Bingo and Gayaza. And Gayaza.
And Gayaza
So when I see here
that in
Arua city alone,
Arua city adule
there are how many?
Of the city, I'm not sure of the number.
Somebody should come and tell us. So
Town clerk,
when there was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern, eastern, now you are talking of a number of them just in Arua city and district.
now Sandra Dasi, secondary school as Andre Fialo in West Nile ayo. Now me this addition eonze secondary school Karakara, Arua city as in Arua district ade my dear.
Now Arua district has got 32 parishes.
Arua district ma parisi Kalina Diniri.
30 of them have at least one government primary school.
Alu parisi alu dama government primary school uchi.
It is only 2 parishes that don't have a government primary school.
Paris Arua district ya Kalina Dini iri di Meselia Paris lo primary school koko di iri. It's like in Paris says Kalina Arua district ya dia primary school yi woroti.
Arua city has got 54 parishes.
Arua city ma Paris yi Kali toidi ni su.
46 of them have got at least one government primary school.
Kali sudrini toidi mahalia government primary school yi woroti.
So where we are going now
Amadi Mungwari
is to build primary schools and secondary schools where they are not.
Amadinga primary schools as in secondary schools isi angunga ine azo yodi mali ambele kotiti.
But when still talking about schools, there is the issue of school charges.
Eyo the money su government schools malia secondary as in primary but even school fees ya parents evende.
Since 1996, when I introduced UPE,
money under UPE, Banonve Primary Universal Education, it does about Mavutia
and USE. Oh, you people, don't push behind.
Answer the Amanga Yeredo, Emiomi Bako. Inzita mavu Arua district Arua city bed mamunga dile. Ba momi ba kweme asian zusi. E konga mazati. E mi adri nzita ruro ba Arua city ade. E yo mani mi lezo sanari nzita ni awadi 4. Awadi 4.
My intention that time was to provide free education in government schools.
Sawa da se yo andra ba mafionita madri dani government schools mahalia.
But some people did not understand it.
Baze a wikini yo di vako yo andra manile onita mofu dani baze a wikini vako.
And I don't always use force to force people.
My President Museveni Roma you know po yoki yezuko alete yoki yere asianzusi.
So having waited for a long time and talked.
Kini ibi di tesa wezo ba school fees bani tazi di stop orarma alia.
I decided to go to the bush because you know I am a guerrilla.
Kini ikade yo te asianzusi tibo idi mo ise malia adusari ibi adi gorilla ni. Gorilla ro ifo di balebo.
And the bush I went to was to use one area where I have got total authority.
Kene yo de ini mozo aisia kan kutazu gorilla ro number 2 ri e yadere angwa alode ne malia erde molo amanede.
This is State House.
Dadi bele afaba no invest State House kan ko to bambo diri e.
Because there I don't have headmasters.
Kene even State House ya da ditereke yo.
I don't have what do you call it, PTA.
Kene yo asada ba no invest PTA ro e mevo di arle di ki State House ya yo.
I am the authority there.
Ekeni ditere da ro e State House ya da.
So I said, let's go to my Ruwero again.
Kene ele ni fe yo da malia dikako.
And I started, oh please stop shouting, stop shouting.
Emere nga yo ata matiare emere yo baba matiare yere yo.
We are here on serious business, stop shouting.
Emi otenga kubama ovunga tilido. Emere
I used the State House to start the skilling hubs.
Kene you this State House ni afabani on skilling hubs ro bani afedezu drisidi yo nizo.
The ones you are talking about, somebody talked about.
Tabazini yo nzezu dinia de abani ondo afezo anzipini o kopia de.
Let us see the one of West Nile.
Bama nenga skilling hub West Nile ya de ari. President ndi da manida. Skilling hub amavu West Nile ya de ora.
Langi sub county. Zombe district. Oru mukade de mirabora sama jai miskul kae. Nangange yungo gin muko kene tende kompoyo bong. Abino ate mutailoring. Sama mondo kai anwango lai manyen mapoi mokoya ai bimira dek samwa doke pacho ni training mamwa aberu peku giru makona nga team ni shako kore kula kaparesha leta new business karesha mungu mia yore moku anwango yore awilu machine kara moku tie omatiro moku mano kameli asako kode teach kula kaparate mabe doki skills majabe tumu side me customers ati who customer be and materials shakisha moku kitie customer
Kene ba me na fanzi de ni daddy ki afati belanzi de ni daddy de odi.
So
Ani
that girl was talking in Arua.
ezamba darita yonze alurutisi.
I don't know what she was telling you,
Eyo erini nze dare.
but the children I take up are children who have dropped out of school.
Anzi ni duda adi de bani onvele doctors of school be the lady.
And I take them for 6 months,
Ijide mbazia.
and you see what they have become now.
Inenge mbazia vuti afanzi dani ofude.
People who were hopeless,
Bandra di bani asi bazu dinia ku the lady.
in no time they are making those products you saw there.
Sa weri avuti eki di afamini na endiza de ideria.
And I train them cost-free.
Ikini anzi da imba dani physical ko fekini afazi ko.
They don't pay any money.
Fekini sende azi onitado onizuko.
So that is my small ruero.
Kini dadi bele dima ango ini fuzo asia luero a weriare.
I had to say, please, because my people are not listening to me. Let me go where I have no multiple authorities.
Kini ba evo de ni de yo erizo imatia school upi ma yo sekurisi. Ikini de ede mo yo ini ye daleri ye authority weria si
And yet, my training is more costly than yours.
There divini training na erita a jebebua ndeta vina amani oni dwarra.
Because my skilling hubs are few,
Adu se are okalamfu dale de yelo weria.
the children I bring, I must accommodate them, they must sleep there.
Anzimani ji onitado onibadi ke mama fe ini jo malaki da.
I must feed them,
Mama fe ini nyaka nyaza da.
I must treat them.
Mama fe ini aro da kake azobiria.
While yours, the school, these schools here, where we said there should be a government school per parish, a government secondary school, primary school per parish, a government secondary school per sub-county. These are day schools. They should be day schools.
Der divini emidre do amani yozukini primary schools Paris alwalwa di madrikiti aya secondary school sub county alwalwa di makiti der divini iki day schools iki anzi lakini dako iki muinyanya kuadi.
The schools should not be hotels for sleeping, should be not hotels for eating. They should be centers of studying only, and go home and eat in your home.
School dia deni di school bani ladri amani la hotel yer lere ko ovoni angwa amani muzu aiko suzuri ko balu mudo ni toni mimvi mola mivu kuedi.
That was the strategy.
Da iwanda mani gama nga ye onitame yosiri.
Because I studied in the day schools in the primary school.
Der male do alandra primary school mavuri day school aruma ti malakua.
And in those days we were traveling long distances.
Sa 100 ase amamu zo de.
But now,
Tesadisi
if the primary school is at the parish,
primary school alu kadia di Paris alu maliati.
secondary school is at the sub-county,
Secondary school sub county alu maliati.
children can walk or cycle to the school and come back.
Anzi toki di mupasi kaniko garisi sukulu eki divini mvia kuo gogorayo.
Therefore, since you have said you are going to vote for the NRM,
Ani minute yo minga vote benare munirarisi.
in the coming government, we should really ensure there is free education in government schools.
Gamete di amani mu do mini vote ni fe baba body ale ni di ba me charge anzi ki sukulu mopi dia dika kuyo.
Because
Adu siari
these children,
anzi mini ne di
the testimony they give are very serious.
yo tinze zanzi di ni dariki adini avizuku.
Like for instance,
Itetasi
the one from Uganda, from Mango, if you can get that one.
lenga ba me da amani azini Buganda region amengo adani ni amamaneki.
The one of Kayunga.
Ingazu kayunga. Your Excellency, as they saw that the question you asked, Arua City has 7 A-level secondary schools. Arua District has 3 A-level secondary schools, Your Excellency.
7 A-level and 3?
Yes, Your Excellency. 10. Yeah.
So therefore, when we get that one, we shall come back. That is now on education. On health, there are a number of health centers here. Health center, there are 6 sub-counties.
Kini sub-county yazia
in both Arua and both Arua district and city. Only 1 sub-county, Arivu, in Arua district, does not have a health center facility of either health center 3 or health center 4.
Kini health centers sub-counties yazia Arua district ya azini Arua city ya Malia erelo Arivu sub-county ye health center na azini Sukokori.
Now our plan in the next government is upgrade Orivu Health Center 3 to Health Center 4 in Aivu East.
Kini sawadi gamete mupi dopi di Malia inga Orivu Health Center 3 noza etazo Health Center 4.
Upgrade Lazebu Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Arivu sub-county.
Kini inga vini Health Center iri Lazebu aroza Health Center 3 ro even inga Health Center 3 roza Health Center 4 ro.
Out of the 3 constituencies, 2 have either Health Center 4 or a hospital.
Constituencies in Nadi Malia, Iridi Malia Health Center, Suiti, Alori Malia, Iyo.
In Aivu Division East, which does not have a health center 4, doesn't have a health center 4.
Aivu Division East, yeah, Health Center 3, as in Health Center 4, Iyo.
Now, Orivu Health Center 3 in Aivu Division is being upgraded to Health Center 4.
Olivu Health Center 3, Olivu ada Bangadi Roza Health Center 4, government Ropi di Malia.
Now, that is all part of social infrastructure.
Da dibele yo amaninga ye yo idri nyaza madia amani tosira kala onitasi azini alata siri.
But there is economic infrastructure.
Yo di lonyi di kanikulonyi sizuri di.
The roads,
Nzilai,
the electricity.
Atini.
You have talked about them. Many of them of the speakers have spoken about them.
Bate yo nzeba di adi nzeke yo ati madiera nzeke yo nzila madiera.
We had to struggle and tarmac the road from Karuma all the way to Koboko.
Leama medeki nzila edozu Karuma tsazu Koboko adi.
Even when we did not have enough money that time.
Amani tuandro obuzu sende koko amede nzila edozu Karuma pere Koboko kola sisi.
We are now doing it again. We are now reconstructing many parts of that road.
Amavini nzila da makala zizabarubo di idere dika.
And we are working on the one from Atiak, Wajumani to Moyo.
Amasa zivini nzila edozu Atiakia Ajumania Moyo arideria.
But where we are going to work on the roads from Nebi to Goli to Zombo to Paida all the way to here.
Now amadivini ya munzile dozu Nebia, Golia, Zomboa, Paida, Peretazwa, Ruedware, Amadi Modo Ededi.
Then the roads from from Panyimul to Pakwach, to Rhino Camp, to Wadarai.
Nzile dozu Panyamurwa, Pakwatia, Rhino Kambia, Tazu Wadilayari.
We still have the road from Terego to go direct to Moyo. We have never had on that road.
Nzilazi dozu Terego di apere Tazu Moyo amedeni ngako.
But we are already working on the one of, I'm sure they are working on the one of Moyo, Yumbe, up to Koboko. I think they are already working on it.
Anira basari sinze dozu Moyo Yumbe Koboko ariteria.
For the electricity, you have talked about it.
Ati madiere nzeki de yo de abo ati sasi de ati nyanyu di yoyo.
Now, all this is under development.
Eyo diki di woro zotani.
But the question I ask you always is,
Zita di mani zimi tiasa driare dede.
when it comes to night,
Angu kadite ni rubo.
do you sleep on the tarmac road?
Emi oduko nzilabani de tamakisikan kukola sidama diaya.
Or you sleep in a health center unless you are sick?
Emi molaro joya ka ikangadi azoru kumi molaro joaraya.
Or sleep in a school unless
Emi
you are
mola
a
school
student?
araya ikadi boarding yako.
You must go back to your own house.
Lemi dadria kuwa ikamuyo di mali available mimvia kuwa mivule.
And when you go back to your house, you find the poverty which you left in the morning waiting for you.
Kini kadida kuwa lebo aliotamini kuwa biti sida misu irilu mitek pero dini.
And poverty says, welcome back.
Alioni yomini karibu mitadiro.
We are here.
Ama doya.
So that's why the NRM from the beginning insisted that please don't mix development with wealth.
Didi bele yo NRM ni yozukini ama muki zoteki lonyi beku.
Development is ours for all of us.
Iyo zotadi ramani woro badriani.
But wealth is yours as an individual, as a family, or a company.
Lonyi di mini adule kaniku mini familia midini kaniku company mini azwani adani.
That's why we have been bringing programs in Tandikwa, NADS, Operation Wealth Creation, now PDM, Emyoga, because we know that if we just do roads and electricity and schools, but don't reach the homes, we are not doing any work.
Dadi bele sisili amani program uta etandikwa pile wealth creation idi emioga pile youth livelihood wile women empower pile disadi amani onve PDM rodi jizuri adusi arakalu yo ale yo lonyi sizuri ye I alioninga amabi dani.
Now some of the people have listened to us. Let's see if there are those who are some examples from the Arua area.
Alenga divini teta ruwa di adiki nendi.
Hello, you're welcome to Wadra Agroforestry Farm. I'm called Adisava Eunice. My husband is called Mr. Bayo Richard. Our farm is located in Wadra Agroforestry Farm in Arua district, in Eyama Parish, Manibe. For this farm, we started it way back 10 years ago with my husband, Mr. Bayo Richard. The farm, we started it, was it around something like 200,000 from faculty allowance that he got from while he was at university. He was on government scholarship. They used to give him small money. He started with around 200,000. He gave me that money. We together, we went to Namav and bought seedlings, the seeds that we came and raised in the bed, in the nursery bed, and we started the nursery project. When we started the nursery project, by that time in the first phase, we started with the little seedlings. We kept upgrading. Now, as I talk of now, we raise over 10,000 seedlings and above. So as I talk now, the nursery is the mother capital that we have got that gave projects. For example, we have projects like piggery, we have poultry, we have goat farming. But for example, like in goat farming, if these big days we sell like around 30 to 40 goats, if a good season, poultry will raise over 50,000, 25 broiler, 25 broiler, depending on some orders we always have. We raise depending on the order. So you find ourselves, at least we have something in our pocket for those birds. And if they are all taken, for example, you have come when it was independence.
Because
all
of
the
time
broilers,
we are rushing. This is what we want all the homes to get involved in wealth creation. And we shall talk more about the funds we are putting in that effort tomorrow when we start early in one of the rallies. If you don't have income in the homes, you are causing problems for your family, but also for the country. Because the government gets taxes from what you buy. When you buy sugar, the government gets a smaller tax. When you buy clothes, the government gets a smaller tax. When you buy cement for building your house, the government gets a tax. Now, when you have no money, you are not contributing to your family. Ani government ni bele sende musoro ruri su mika musukari je mika musabuni je mika muafazini simiti pledi je government ani musoro su mivo bani kari amadi si mika de ofu sende koko akua mika de muafazi je ko mima support kan ku contribution de amani Uganda kari amadi Uganda sizur de adingwaya. Then the fourth point is a question of jobs. Where do jobs come from? Jobs come from wealth. I have wealth as a person. But I create jobs. If you don't create wealth, there will be no jobs. The government jobs are not enough to cover all of us. Let us quickly say how many people are working in factories. Let's see the factories. Those are factories now. That's just one factory. Freeze it. See how many people are working there. Show us that again. Okay, that is all the town of the. Freeze that one. See how many young people are working there. That factory belongs to some company. Factory it is their wealth. But see how many Ugandans they are employing. Tomorrow we shall talk more about it when we are in the other rallies.
drusi meyonze dunia dikamani ngarovure arali azini malia.
The factory is the overhead. You can see how many factories there are.
Enengadi okalambu makalafi oda.
That is the work of the NRM. All those are new factories.
Dadi bele orodri NRM di Uganda di are da factory da kiworo didini.
The people working in factories are now 1.2 million.
Kini bazi ngaba factory da maadi ki kalafeniri di milioni alo doniri ri di pe.
The ones working in all the government departments are 480,000, all of them.
Bazi ngaba government mahali office warawara maadi makalafelo turusu kalia rotoko.
Soldiers, what, everybody, civil service, 480,000.
Ango woro government offices mahali adelo turusu kalia ro Uganda adia.
So the ones in the factories are now like 3 times.
Factory ade de pale nasi.
Now finally for today,
the
issue, because we are about to be caught by time, the issue of market. I really feel sorry for Africa. When you see people who call themselves leaders, talking, just. Now, if we produce, who buys what we produce? Is the internal market enough? That's why the NRM says, let's have Uganda to be united maximally.
Eyo di bele amani ozo enare muru ba ma fe Uganda me titi suru kari amadi Uganda si woro beledi.
Because me in Mbarara, when I produce my milk, I'm very happy when the people of Arua buy it.
Maledo Mbarara dalia kama lesu ofo barua di bele zeni.
And if the people of Arua produce sim or something, then I buy it.
Emitaru di kanyuzo mabele divina anyu di zembarara dale.
That's how we create wealth.
But
NRM says the internal market is not enough.
NRM government in Kennedy, eyo amanelo balesu zingazo mbarara ba anyu zingazo Arua mbarara alo Uganda de ogogorovo ne mukeko tani amaniko.
That's why when we came into government, we had to negotiate afresh with Kenya, Tanzania to bring back the East African community.
Na dibele NRM government dudid lengbo kini le amama kureti kika ni kwa mama ziki tu amavure wala Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda amama yeki ditu zare ba mbeda apie internationally.
Now you hear people talking, nobody talks about the East Africa.
Baze yonzepi East Africa madiani yo.
All those factories, where will they sell their products?
Akade yonze East Africa madia kwa malo yonze Uganda ro okalamvu da akafani hadi yofubo amozi ngwaya.
You people of Arua, you are the one importance of the market most.
Emi barua di iniki yo too, I'm very madiangira do se emi too, I'm very
thank you so much. I don't want to exceed the time. God bless you. NRM Jew. Let us give the flags to the flag bearers.
Kene aside de pe Mungu matemi be NRM oye. NRM oye. President Museveni oye. President Museveni oye. Kene ede mu bendera wa flag bearers ede de neba. Your Excellency, my name is Atima Jackson Lee Buti. I am the Member of Parliament Arua Central where you are. I am the Regional Whip West Nile. I am the Coordinator Patriotic League of Uganda. I am privileged to have translated your message to the people of Arua. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Flag bearers kidi muda, ikimu flags kia hii. Papa Liliani, Member of Parliament Arua District, flag bearer. District Woman Member of Parliament. Honorable Lenia Charity, Arua District, flag bearer. Okura ande agupiki aro idamane revene okwa. His Worship Alionzi Lawrence, Arua City Mayor, Irmaruvini Dangote, Kaniri Nigeria Nyani. Dangote, Arua City Mayor, flag bearer. Honorable Onjima Fiona, flag bearer, Ive West Division Constituency. Fiona Oye, Onjima Fiona Oye, Osoru Morin, Honorable, Arua City Woman Member of Parliament, flag bearer. Engineer Theo William Oda, flag bearer, Member of Parliament, Ive East Division Constituency, Arua City. Engineer Ju, Engineer Oye, Lemagara, Honorable Atimali Jackson Buti, Arua Central MP flag bearer, incumbent Member of Parliament. Edamani Remu record breaking. National Youth, Northern Youth, our the four youth.
Now, there is the issue of the Aivu parishes which were collapsed into the city. Somebody has brought it up.
Da madriako tebeji di onde madriabo iye muyo da mazakora
Award 4.
Award 4. Your Excellency, guided by the Right Honorable Secretary General, there are 300 converts. Flag bearer